Hi everyone. Hi. So the past few months have been very interesting. Um, but honestly, praise be to God because they've been interesting in the very best ways. I got myself into a new career field, teaching, and also the Lord has blessed my art career and has grown my following immensely. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't even just thank you guys so much for all your support. And I just don't even know what to say. So, a while ago, an influencer purchased one of my art pieces. She found my artwork on TikTok and it really spoke to her. And the Bible verse that I wrote on the back of it really resonated with her.
I have been so excited for this to come in the mail. I was up in the middle of the night feeding Vivian, and this artist came up on my For You page displaying her art, and it made me feel something. At 2:30 a.m., when I'd much rather be sleeping, and it feels like you're the only one awake in the whole world. In those moments of postpartum, where it feels lonely and dark, this painting made me feel hope, and joy, and light. So I had to get it. I'm excited. And look at this. And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. And my God will supply every need of yours. That's the perfect verse for me right now. She hand painted this.
And that was just so amazing just to see how God works all things together. Because when I made that painting, I actually really did not want to make it, but I kind of forced myself to because I didn't want to go to bed that night without having painted anything. But I didn't know what to paint, and so I found an image of roses in a glass vase, and I just knew I had to paint it. It just looked so beautiful. And as per usual, I believe I prayed over that painting. And I just prayed that it would bless someone out there, and it ended up blessing that person. Her name is Emily Vondy. Actually, I didn't know who she was at first when I told her that painting, but I found out like the next week when she received it, and I woke up to a video that she posted on having received it, and I woke up to over 10,000 new followers and supporters on Instagram, and all of my artworks, my art pieces, my paintings, my original paintings sold out within like those 2 days. And my print collection, oh my goodness, I ran out of prints. I ran out of stock on all my prints twice in that week. And so shout out to Emily Vondy. Also huge shout out. Well, that's so dumb to say huge shout out to the Lord, but God is so good, guys. And I wanted to make this video as like a little art vlog, kind of just to catch you guys up on what I've been creating, but also just share with you guys a quick testimony of God's goodness. And the Lord is just so good, and his timing is so beautiful. It really is just so beautiful, and he is so faithful in everything. Like, God is so faithful. And I really hope that brief like testimony of mine, I really hope that encourages someone out there. Because it was funny, I found it funny because actually the day before I woke up to that video that she posted, and the day before like my art career life changed for the better, I actually did pray to the Lord and just ask that he may just overflow my art career, that he would bless me with commissions, that he would bring the right people to my art pieces who would be blessed by them, who would really find joy and comfort in God, but in my paintings, that I intend to glorify the Lord. And he did just that. And this has been like, I don't know, don't even know how to explain it. It's just God is so good. And I've been praying over my art career for years. And this whole year in general, God has been so faithful in selling original artworks back to back, blessing me with opportunities to exhibit my artwork at local art galleries, coffee shops, and the Lord is just so good. And I wanted to make this video again just to be like a, to show you guys the art pieces I've made within the past few months, or just during my hiatus on YouTube, but also to encourage you guys in God, and to encourage anyone out there who has a creative ambition, a God-given gift of creativity. The Lord has been showing me this whole year, and also part of last year, that He loves working with creativity. He loves when His children are creative. He is the master artist, and He just loves it when we use the gifts that He gives us. And like, God can use anything to glorify His name. God can use anything to grow His kingdom. And one of those things is art. He is the master artist, after all. Whatever medium you decide to use, whatever form of art you're passionate about, if it is from God, that passion, that desire to create, then trust and believe, hon, He's going to use it. All things work together for the good of those who love Him. And He's going to work it together for your good and for His glory. And yeah. But aside from that little testimony and word, I did want to show you guys this little commission that I'm working on right now. This is just the underpainting of a pet portrait that I'm doing for one of my clients, and I'm having so much fun with it. I've come to really love doing pet portraits, just being able to capture the animal's personality and being able to just bring joy to the owner or to the client. And I'm thinking about I'm thinking about starting actual human portraits, not just pet portraits, but I'm thinking about trying to get more into portraiture again. If you're not familiar with my work, I actually started off in graphite, and I dabbled a little bit in watercolors, but then I spent the bulk of my career / art development working with charcoals. While working with charcoal, I put a lot of emphasis on portraits, which I find kind of ironic because the Lord has been blessing my still life oil paintings, my floral oil paintings, and it was just interesting. I just found it interesting. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now, and I would love to continue to update you guys on this journey. Oh, by the way, if you guys are interested, I actually updated my Patreon page. If you'd like to support my channel or just support my artwork in general, feel free to check out my Patreon page. For $5 a month, you guys will have exclusive access to upcoming paintings, reference photos, and also I am gonna start posting tutorial videos on my Patreon as well. If you guys are interested in learning how to paint flowers or paint still life or even paint animals, so definitely check out my Patreon page. And also, if you want to see more art vlogs, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, and I just pray that this video blesses someone out there. I pray that this video and testimony served as an encouragement to someone. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. So yeah, God bless you all.